It's Booktubeathon time.
Taking her to the
Okay, so I've officially finished my first book of Booktubeathon. It was a lot shorter than I expected it to be because a good chunk of that is the sketchbook. It was pretty good. If you like Lovecraft and you like Neil Gaiman and you like very minimal fantasy stories, you're going to like this. That's really all I can say about it. The art's okay, like the Lovecraftian type art was cool, the werewolf was cool, but people were weird looking. But otherwise, I'm a fan of Gaiman and anything that Gaiman does, so finished that and have moved on to book 2, The Wicked Deep by Shay Earnshaw. About 24 pages in. I'm hoping to get almost done / fully done with this today, if not tomorrow. We'll see what happens because I'm about to shower and go to my in-laws' house with the kids, and I won't be doing any reading there. But I did also start an audiobook, so I might get some of that listened to. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see.
What's your most common? Sage. Right here.
Are you guys the Burger Kings? Alright, so it is now 7:30. I've been reading on and off all day between having to do things and hanging out with the little man. Hi, little man. I am at 180, I believe, in The Wicked Deep. So about 60% through, which is actually really good. It's only 7:30, as I said. My bigger kids are going to bed. I'll be able to read without any interruptions aside from my little dude, which is a lot easier than the bigger kids. So I'm hoping I'll get really close to finishing The Wicked Deep. If not, one of my ebook holds came in today, which is Cirque by Madeline Miller. So I'll probably read some of that once it gets dark or when I go lay in bed. And I also have the second book in the Illuminae files to listen to on audiobook if I want to do that instead. So I'm trying to juggle a couple books at once so that I can maybe get 7 books in this week. Don't mind the mess in the background. We live in a relatively small place and all our garbage accumulates over there. Anyway, I might update one more time before the end of today, but if not, I will see you in the morning with an update. And I hope that Booktube Day 1 went well for all of you as well. Bye! Say good morning. Good morning. day 2. Okay, so quick update. It's day 2 of the Booktubeathon. I finished 2 books yesterday. I'm going to definitely finish a book today, if not 2 books if I can. We'll see. There's a big update for Destiny. I'm a big video gamer too, so we'll see what happens. If I get at least part of the way into the second book of the day, I'll probably play a little Destiny, and then we'll see what happens. I finished The Wicked Deep yesterday. Started out really, really good. Really good. I was like a 5-star. Midway through, I was thinking it'd be a 4-star, solid 4-star. And then by the end, I couldn't give it above a 3. Wah, wah. So there's that. And then this morning I'm reading Lost at Sea, which is downstairs. Otherwise I'd grab it. Which is a graphic novel. It's pretty good. That's a lie. I remember reading it before in like college, I want to say, and not really understanding it, and I still don't really understand it. Maybe Brian Lee O'Malley just isn't for me, because Snot Girl is not top of my list. And I've never read Scott Pilgrim, but that's all I gotta say about that. I'm gonna run a bath, read some Cirque, which is not what I was expecting at all. I had no idea what it was going in. I thought it was fantasy, but it turns out, I mean, I guess technically it is, but it's about gods. Anyway, day 2. Day 2. Okay, so I just finished one of the challenges. I read Lost at Sea by Brian Lee O'Malley, which was challenged to wear the same hat the whole time. Finished it. It's about 11 a.m. on day 2. This is my 3rd book. It was about as good as I remember it being. It's about a girl that says her soul has been stolen by a cat. She's pretty depressed, but it's really about a girl whose best friend moved away, and a boy she fell in love with may not love her, and I don't know. It was pretty basic. It was pretty weird. The art's really cool. It's simplistic, which I like. I can dig. And like the best part of it, I guess, is there's a scene where she and the other girl in the book have a discussion about how one thought the other was cool quietly and never told her, and then that's kind of like the moment they bond, which happens for real in real life, and I really appreciated that. But one scene out of a whole thickish graphic novel is not that great. So next I'm going to be reading Fahrenheit 451, which is my book to TV adaptation. I'm going to get some of this done while the kids are napping, and then I have to go to Target later for some supplies for school for them, so I'll probably listen to an audiobook on the way there. But yeah, that's my update right now, and I'll see you in the next update. Quick update before I give the kids a bath and put them in bed. I have read about 20% of Jamina. I don't know if I said that right. I've read like 10% of Cirque, and I read about 16 to 20% of Fahrenheit 451 this afternoon. I've mostly been playing Destiny for the new update. I'll probably get a little bit more done tonight and do a final update. But day 2 is going okay, and I'm like ahead of the curve, so I'm not too worried about any of the video game playing. Are any of you guys video game players? You should let me know down below. Yeah. Bye, baby. Easy, good morning. You too. Good morning. Excuse me. It's day 3 of Booktubeathon. Day 3. Let's get the day started. Can you smile? Can you smile? Can you smile? Can you smile? No, it's too early. It's too early. Alright, so it's now 9:40. I finished my 4th book, Fahrenheit 451, which is my book-to-movie adaptation. Man, it was just as good as I remembered. I read it in like my freshman year of high school, and I'm now 30, so that was more than half my life ago. But it holds up. I'll talk more about it in a wrap-up probably, but man, what a good classic. I'm about to work out and shower and that kind of stuff, but I'm gonna throw another book in my TBR because it's a short book and I've had it forever and I have not read it ever, and that is The Body Artist. We'll see how it goes and when I get to it later today. I'm still reading Cirque on my phone, which is pretty good so far. And I'm still listening to the audiobook of Jamina. I always say that wrong, I think. Gemina? We'll go Gemina. Which is good, but I'm finding less and less time to do it because my kids are kids. Alright, that's the update. I'll see you when I see you. Alright, I'm gonna do a quick vlog update while I do a little bit of makeup here. So I finished Fahrenheit 451 this morning, as I said. We're gonna watch the movie tonight. Movie series, I never figured that out. I probably should have looked that up, but here we are. And we're ordering Thai food, which is my favorite, and I haven't had it in like 2 years because it's kind of pricey and doesn't really fit my typical nutrition goals, I guess. But I'm excited for it because it's a treat. It's funny, like the minute I started the Booktubeathon, I like stopped cooking and started eating simple, easy to make food because I'd rather spend time reading, which is unlike me. I like to cook. So, looking forward to that. I started reading a little bit of The Body Artist right after I worked out. And I feel like I read it before, so we're gonna find out. I thought I hadn't, but the first few pages are very reminiscent. I don't know, we'll see when I get a little further in. It's kind of like talking about nothing. Like there was half a page about how water turns opaque once it comes out of the faucet. So there's that. Yeah, I think that's it. Just showered, obviously. Does anyone else only wash the hair like once or twice a week? No? Me? I'd say it's gross, but it's not gross because I got really thick hair. It doesn't get very greasy because of that. Like I undercut like at least 2 to 3 inches up on the back of my head, and still it takes me ages to do my hair because you care about that information, don't you? Alright, well I'm gonna wrap up some makeup. I'm going to read a little bit more, probably of Cirque, maybe of The Body Artist, we'll see. And probably play a little video games with my husband because he's off. And I will update you probably closer to dinner when I get my Thai food. Peace.